Okay, this is the circumference review, and this is the second type of problem. What do you have now? You have the center minus 4,5 and a point that passes through the circumference that is 3,2. Remember what do you need in order to find out the standard form? You need the center and the radius. Since you don't have the radius, you need to find out the length between these 2 points. Why or how? Easy. You just draw the Cartesian plane so you can see it. Minus 4,5 is going to be something here. If I do a scale, this is minus 4, 4 and 5. So it's going to be here. This is my center. And they told me the circumference passes through a point that is 3,2. 3,2 is going to be here. This is my point. So I have this line and this line. I know how to get the distance, and the distance is going to be equals to the radius. So what is the first thing that you have to do when they give you the center and a point that passes through the circumference? First of all, find the distance. And remember, the distance is going to be equal to the radius. So, distance formula is D equals x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Then, what do we need to do? We need to replace the values given, so is radical of x2, 3 minus 4 is going to be plus 4 square plus 2 minus 5 square. Distance equals 3 plus 4, 7 square plus 2 minus 5 minus 3 square. Distance equals 7 elevated to the second is going to be 49, and minus 3 elevated to the second is plus 9. Don't forget, every number, doesn't matter if it is positive or negative, is going to be positive because you are elevating to the second. So 49 plus 9 equals 58. If you don't have a perfect square root, please leave the radical as an answer. The distance equals radical of 58. So your radius length is radical of 58. And now you have the center and you have the radius. The second thing you need to do is to find out the standard form. Remember, the standard form is x minus h square plus y minus k square equals the radius square. So x minus h is from the center. Let me rewrite it here. Is minus 4,5. So minus is plus 4 square plus y minus 5 square plus, it's not a plus, it's an equal sign, sorry. R is radical of 58 elevated to the second. This will cancel the radical, so your standard form is x plus 4 square plus y minus 5 square equals 58. And that's it. This is your standard form. Let's see if I have the space here. The third thing is to find out the general form. And the general form is about to expand the standard form, and that's it. Remember the rules. First term elevated to the second, x squared. The middle sign of the terms, or the sign between the terms, and then 4 times x, 4x times 2, 8x, plus the second term elevated to the second is going to be 16. Now, the second is going to be y squared, then the sign in the middle, minus 5 times y, 5y, times 2, 10y's. Is the double of the multiplication of the two terms, plus the second term elevated to the second. 5 to the second is 25, equals 58. And again, what you need to do is to pass the 58 to the other side and arrange the terms. What do you need to write first? The variables elevated to the second. So it's x squared plus y squared. And then the variables elevated to the first. So it's plus 8x minus 10y's. You have x squared, y squared, x, and y. And finally, add the numbers. It's 16 plus 25 minus 58. And the answer is minus 17 equals 0. You expand all the terms and you equal your equation to 0. So the procedure to answer this problem is to find out first the distance. Remember, the distance equals the radius, and after that you may find the standard form first and the general form second. These problems you can review on page 5. Thank you.